Okay, so I'm now here in Mexico City. I flew in 3 days ago from Medellin, Colombia, and I'm here with Paul, which is our project manager for our development company, which is Triagons here in Mexico. So here I found Triagons through a Facebook advertisement back in like February or so of early this year, 2025. And honestly, I've not really clicked on very many Facebook ads in my life, but that was one of them that I clicked on. I'm like, wow, these guys just really seem to be like a good solution. So I'm gonna reach out to them and talk to them and see what I think about it. But so what Trigons is that they're the ones that are developing Listo Travel, our application for us. And I'm an IT engineer, so I'm not a programmer. So honestly, I was kind of a little bit in the dark when it came to trying to figure out what platform I wanted to choose, how we're going to program it. Was it going to be low code? Was it going to be full code, etc. Honestly, all that stuff was kind of foreign to me because I'm not a programmer. Everyone assumes that IT people know all this, knows everything, but that's not the case. I'm an engineer. I support servers. I build server infrastructure, etc. I'm not a coder. I do not know how to program. So Paul and his team, they're the ones they have talked me into using a application called Flutterflow, and it's I'll let you kind of like dive into a little bit and explain a little bit about Flutterflow and about Trigons as well.
Yeah, sure. Well, first, kind of, well, I'm excited to having you here in Mexico City. I mean, we've been working together for like almost a year, as you
Yeah,
mentioned.
yeah.
Everything like meetings,
Weekly meetings, yeah.
weekly meetings, but everything like just camera and see on the computer. But it's pretty nice to meet you in person. It's a great
I'm
experience.
excited about it. I'm excited to see more of the team here, actually. In fact, we're going to do a giveaway, and I'm giving one of the people on his team, one of the developers, one of the first trips on our platform so they can actually experience it firsthand and they can be on one of the trips so that it's all about eating our own dog food, you know? Like, I'm running my own trips. We want the programmers running our own trips. We want to experience the platform firsthand as well, too. So we're going to be making sure that Trigons and all their employees are very, very much involved in this development.
Yeah, that's all. That's we're excited. We work pretty close with every client that we work with because it's very important to, as you mentioned, not only doing the software but also understanding what's happening behind that, what user is telling, what experience about the platform, because all that information is what we use in order to understand better what should be improved to help you to grow. Because it's not like I will do my work, you will do your work, and let's take separate ways. Let's work as a team because we're a team.
Right. This. So how long has Trigons been in operation in Mexico?
Yeah, we started a company 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
8 years ago. But we didn't start as a software agency company. We started as a startup. We build our own product. We talk with investors. We collect investment. We create mobile applications. Same as you, like, I got this idea. I'm very excited about building this product, get users. Both were SaaS applications, software as a service. Both fails. We our runway. We run out of money, so we don't have more investors to invest in the platform. We did a lot of mistakes on that at that time, but we learned a lot because we experienced for our first, like, for a personal experience what it what is to try to take an idea to a production ready product, and also when you try to get users, what you face to the market, because you think that the product is going to work because it's a great solution, but when you test it, you get different feedback from different customers, from different clients, and it's we learn a lot, and we use that experience to start working with startups, with customers, with people who want to build a new platform. Hey, I want to build a new application, so we use the same team that was responsible for build our startups to actually build your startups. But in this case, we are telling our customers that, hey, don't do these mistakes because we already did it. It didn't work. I know it feels like a right decision now, but it's not the best way to go. Like,
You've seen it play out.
yeah, launch to the market as soon as possible. Learn for the users. You need to go outside, because the main mistake that we did with our startup is everything happened like in the office. So let's have meetings, talking the board, like doing the calls.
So you're developing in a bubble without that external input. Yeah.
Correct. So when we try to go out, it was a different world
Mm-hmm.
that we believe or we create on our head when we're working in the team. So we use that experience to work with customers. We have been working for US companies for 5 years, for US startups.
So on that note, the entire team is English speaking. I'm like they absolutely are in line for the U.S. market. You know, I've been learning a little bit of Spanish in the last 2.5 years, but in none of my meetings have I spoken any Spanish. So everyone on the team is 100% fluent in English. Really great crew and very friendly, very friendly.
Sure. Well, we have been in the US market for about 5 years, to be more specific, after we failed with with the startup that we create. But yeah, that's that short story of about Triagons, about what we are doing and why we are doing it.
Mhm. So tell me a little bit about Flutterflow. So Flutterflow was the platform that we chose to develop on. Can tell me a little bit about Flutterflow? So my little bit of understanding, honestly, is it's a low code solution. So there's no code solution, which is like was it like WordPress, where everything's drag and drop, everything's modular. You just kind of like piece it all together. And then there's full code, where you're 100% writing the code, PHP yourself, or leveraging something like Laravel or something like that, right? But Flutterflow comes in between, right? So it's low code. Explain to me a little bit about low code.
Yeah, Flutterflow comes as a company to build this low-code solution for companies that want to create something faster, something simple to be launched to the market, but also have this flexibility to make custom integration, the custom code in the platform. Low code means that you are able to build an application by just drag and drop and create this no code interface. But at the same time, you are able to actually like double click in a component and add a dark code to do specific iteration, specific behaviors. So that flexibility of low code being able to use the no code solutions to do this drag and drop, but also write code in Dart for Flutter, give you this opportunity to build more complex application. Because in case you need to solve something that they already built, that's already solution for that, you can just write the code and solve it. The reason behind choosing Flutterflow for Listo Travel was because it wasn't a really complex solution. I mean, it's a platform to be able to to book trips that we will trade by organizers. So it's not that complex. It had some complexity on the numbers, on all that stuff that could be done with R, or in the backend side. But the reason behind Flutterflow is give you this flexibility. Like we need to keep budget low also, because it's a new product. We cannot overspend money and just test the first trip. So keep budget low, have this flexibility, and work a lot faster to be launched in market.
Right. So my angle and why I felt that Flutterflow and Triagons was right for me is because I'm actually personally funding this entire project. I'm bootstrapping it myself out of my pocket, my savings, because I believe in it so much. I believe that this is absolutely the right way to go in this market, and I believe that me and my team have the skill set, the knowledge, and the history in the background to see this project to fruition. So up until now, I've had no problem whatsoever fully funding this project on my own. But that being said, I'm not rich by any means. So it was very important to me to keep the budget reasonable, keep it low, and to also kind of grow as I go, and kind of try it as I go a little bit, because obviously, I want to kind of test it out a little bit. But more importantly, I want to have a very quick production path to get me to going to live to the market. I wanted a quick market launch so that I could, like you said, get those early customers on the platform, not reworking in a bubble. Last thing I want to do is develop an application for 2 years without ever having a customer on the platform. That was very critical that we get customers on the platform ASAP, as fast as possible, which we actually just did in Medellin, Colombia. We had our first customer on the platform, as well as a few that we gifted the first trips to. So that for me was more important. Now, the caveat of that is that what it did allow us to create a very robust platform very, very quickly and to roll it out very quickly at a very reasonable price, in my opinion. But in the long term, it may or may not be the best platform in the long term. I can definitely see that 2-3 years down the road, assuming that we have a large major successes and we go international, Flutterflow may not be the best platform as far as stability for a large amount of people, millions of people, etc. So it may not scale that well. It may, but it may. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. But worst case scenario, if Flutterflow doesn't scale with us, then a couple years down the road, we have a good customer base. We'll have enough funding to then move into a larger platform, Laravel or something else, and do a more enterprise level solution. But for right now, for my budget, and honestly my skill set when it comes to understanding programming and working with programmers, I think that Flutterflow has been perfect for me. It's been very, very comfortable for me. We had the product live. I'm very happy with it. I've used it myself. I've launched my own trip. It works. It functions. There's and like with any platform, there's always bugs when you first go live. Absolutely, there were tons of bugs, all kinds of problems. But we worked majority of those out in Medellin, and now we're actually just finalizing the last few very, very low level bugs. We no longer have any high level bugs or medium level bugs. We're all looking at the low and very, very low level bugs, which is just kind of just nice to have stuff, or just like small functionality features. So as of right now, I'm very happy with my decision, both with Flutterflow as well as with Triagons.
Well, I'm very happy that you choose our company. Probably you have a lot of options when you are looking for a company like us to build the product. When I talked with you the first time, I remember like on February, something like around that. You pitched to me your product, and I was thinking, this is a right product for us. I mean, this is something that we could build.
He's a digital nomad. He's a digital nomad himself.
Yeah, I mean, I could be a user. I don't know. I get very, very excited about your product when you talk about it, and I was like hoping that, hey, please choose our company because I want to see this live, but also I want to be part of it.
No, and that is my goal, is that yes, I want to serve the existing digital nomad market, but I also see so many people that are attracted to this lifestyle. They're very interested in this lifestyle. So I want to enable more people that are nomad curious, as I call them. I want to enable more people to try out this lifestyle, because our platform is perfect for that. If you have a house, you're paying rent or whatever back at wherever you're at, states or otherwise, and you have a remote job, and maybe you're working at home. Maybe you've been working at home for years. I myself was working at home for almost 15 years. And I never went to coffee shops. I never went to co-working spaces. I was just in my home office staring at my walls for years on end. And I found after COVID, I finally lost it. I just lost it after COVID and said, no more in my room. I'm going to work somewhere else. So with our platform, I want to enable more people to test this out, to try it out. Leave your home for a week or two. Come try out a Listo Travel trip and see what it's like being a nomad and experiencing life with other nomads and traveling, and see if it's right for you. If it is, then go back home, sell your house, sell your belongings, and come hang out with me. So stay tuned. You'll see more of Paul and his team on future YouTube videos, and continue following our progress as we launch here in Mexico City. Thank you very much. See you soon. ¿Dónde es David? Aquí. Hola, buenos días, David.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great.
Do I see Cano and Paul in the same room there?
You sure do.
Or is that AI? Because I don't trust
No, this is real life.
Very good.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone. Another weekly meeting to discuss the update on the progress. Talking about the last week objectives, basically the idea is still the same. Solving all the issues from the backlog to stabilize the application. So let me show you the progress about what we did and what we are doing. We are creating this dashboard. This is work in progress because we are doing an integration with the Strike in order to get information like how many, what's the amount of that you have charged to the users, like how many or how much is from the travelers, how much is for organizer fee, how much for um, Listo Travel fee. In order for you have all the financial numbers, this is gonna be the dashboard for that.
Okay.
In order to have that number, we need to do an integration with the Stripe because the numbers are being protected and stored by Stripe. So we are doing that integration with an API key that we created. So that's still work in progress. The numbers that we have now is how many travelers we have. The total count on the database is 55. We got 9 organizers. We got 2 trips. Well, this is number of users that visit the page. And to know, like from a funnel, for example, discovery trip, how many users go to your website, select a trip, view the detail of the trip, and actually pursue that trip. And so you can see like a funnel.
I like that. I like that. So you kind of see where the drop-off points are and where we're losing them each. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
And when I enter the link, now the preview is being displayed for the user. And when you submit the trip, on the trip detail section is displaying as well, and that will be very useful for the user to see where he's going to sleep and any other amenities that the property has.
Alfonso, can you show me what that looks like in the actual trip profile itself?
Okay, let me publish this trip.
Okay, we can come back to you. I know that will take a few minutes probably.
Yes.
Thank you. Our 2 new marketing landing pages are going to go live either today or tomorrow at the latest. I'm very, very happy with those. Those do 10 times better of a job of actually describing who our ideal customer is and exactly how the platform works and the functionality. And I think that we'll get a lot less confusion, a lot less people thinking that this is the job, that this is going to be their primary job versus a side hustle, etc. So I'm very, very happy with our new marketing pages going live this Friday. They also have some new ads that will be launching and going live with it. I'm going to be hopefully tomorrow listing more trips myself here in Mexico City, starting somewhere around New Year's and going all the way through February. And I'm going to be doing trips week by week, so 1 week trips. So that we can make it easy for somebody to try us out without committing to an entire month. They can just try a single week and decide if they like it or not. Yeah. But I'm very excited. I'm here in Mexico, and we're to the moon right now. To the moon. There's nothing impeding us, nothing in our way, and everything seems to be lining up. All the dominoes are falling in place. So I see no reason that we can't accomplish that. 100 customers here.
Okay, great. So, is that all for me?
I think so.
We appreciate your time, your effort, team, and well, we are getting pretty close to the next steps. Okay, well,
Right.
see ya, Tim.
Thank you all. Hope to see more of you here in Mexico.
Yeah, sure.